Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Asterix. Let's get started in the center of our page with the nose. So I'm going to draw a large oval starting from the very top, curve around towards the bottom, and back up towards the top. Now just on the side of the nose, I want to draw a curve going out on either side for the cheekbone. So let's start on the left side. We're going to go up and then curve it out. Now we're going to tuck two ovals in behind the nose and the cheeks for the eyes. So we start at the top of this curve. We're going to go up towards the top of the eye. Now we're going to bring this down in the middle. We want to leave a little gap in the center. Do the same thing on the right. So moving over, pull that down on top of the cheek. Now we're going to push the pupils in towards the inside. So we're going to draw a small half oval. Starting from the inside, we're going to curve up, round it out, and then back down on top of the nose. We're going to do the same thing on the right. Now at the top of each pupil, we're going to draw a small circle with a highlight. And then we're going to fill the bottom of the pupil in black. Now let's move down below the nose and draw on the mustache. So we're going to leave this gap in the center. On the left side, we're going to curve out, and then we're going to pull that down. Do the opposite on the right side. Now from here, I just want to curve up and out, so we're going to taper this line, going out, and we'll pull that up. Now we're going to overlap the outside of the mustache. So we're going to step down, curve out, and then in behind the side of the nose. Now about halfway down the mustache, we're going to start on the left side. We're going to curve down towards the chin, and then back up on the right. Now from the side of the nose, we're going to step down. Beside the mustache, we're going to curve up for the corners of the mouth. Starting on the left, we'll curve up. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to draw a little bracket at the end of the mouth. Now let's curve around the side of the cheek. At the top, we're going to step out, curve around the mouth, and then back in behind the mustache. We're going to do the same thing on the right. So we're going to step out, curve around the mouth, then in behind the mustache. Now from the left point of the cheek, we're going to curve up above the eyes and then back down on the right side. Now from the cheeks, we're going to step up and draw a curve, almost like a half circle for the top of the helmet. So starting on the left, we'll go around towards the top, and then we'll bring that back down on the right side. Now I'm just going to layer the eyebrows on top of the edge of the helmet. So on the left side here, we're going to draw a straight line going up, and then we'll do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to curve down towards the edge of the helmet, going out towards the left, and then down. Do that on both sides. And then we're going to fill the eyebrows in black. Now from the bottom corner of the helmet, we're going to curve out and then down on top of the cheek. So let's start on the left side. We're going to go out and then pull that back in. Now let's layer the ears in behind the sideburn. On the side here, we're going to curve out, round out the ear, and then pull that in towards the side of the cheek. We'll do the same thing on the right. Let's add some detail to the inside of the ear. Starting on the left, we're going to step in, curve down, and then in. And we're going to step back out and draw a C shape. We'll do the same thing on the right. Starting on the side, we'll curve up and out. We're going to step out and draw a backward C. Now let's add the hair around the ears. From this corner here, we're going to curve up and out towards the left. Now we're going to add some hair texture. We're going to taper this back with a short line. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving up and over the ear. And we'll taper that back with a short line. Now we're going to curl around the side of the ear. On the left side, we're going to curve around and then down. Now we're going to draw another point. Taper that back up with a short line. Now we're going to curve down again, drawing one more point. Curve down and then in. Now one more point, we're going to taper this back up Now we're going to pull this in behind the cheek, curving down and then in. Now at the top of the head, we're going to add that little knob. So it's almost like an oval, starting from the left side of center, we go around, and then back down on the right side. Now Asterix has these two hairs that stick up from the center of the head. So start at the edge of the helmet, curve up and then out, go back to the center, and then draw another curve. Let's add the wings to the side of the helmet. So on the left side, we're going to draw a small half circle. We'll line this up on the right side and do the same thing. Now let's add the wings. So we're going to start at the top of this half circle. We're going to start by going up and out towards the left. Do the same thing on the right side. Now I'm going to blend into a curve going in the opposite direction. So we're just going to curve it around and then in. I'm going to round out the top and then come back down towards this inside point. So I'm going to round this out. Just follow those two curves coming back in and we'll taper down towards that point. Now let's add the feathers along the side. So we step down on the outer curve, we're going to go out. Now we're going to pull that in. We're going to step back out, create an overlap, going around and in. And then one final time, we're going to go out, curve in behind the half circle. We'll do the same thing on the right. Starting up here, we're going to curve out, pull that in. We're going to step out, and then one final time, stepping out, curving in behind the half circle. Okay, so now that we've drawn the head, let's work our way down the body. On the inside of this mustache, I'm going to curve down and then back up for the collar of the shirt. Now we're going to move to the outside of the mustache and curve the side of the body. So on the left side, we're going to go out and then down towards the bottom of the shirt. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now let's connect these 2 points with a curve, coming down and then back up. Let's add his belt. So we're going to take the same curve, we step up, follow that along from left to right. Now we're going to go up a little bit higher and draw another curve, going down and then up. In the center, we're going to add a large circle, starting from the top of this line, go around towards the bottom line, and then back up towards the top. Now we're going to add two smaller circles on the side. So start on the side of the circle here, go around, leaving a little bit of space on the top and the bottom. Now we're going to tuck the legs in underneath the shirt. So in the center, we're going to step down and draw a curve from left to right, going down and then up. In the center, we're going to draw a straight line coming down. Now from the center point, I want to curve the inside of the left leg, going out, and we're going to pull that down. We'll do the same thing on the right. We're going to round out the bottom of the ankle. So from the inside, we're going to curve down and then out. Now from here, we're going to curve out the outer part of the leg underneath the shirt. Now we're going to leave a little overlap on the top here. Starting at the bottom, we're going to curve out. We're going to tuck this in underneath the shirt. Now let's draw the cuff of the pant. From the inside corner of the left leg, we're going to curve down and in right towards the middle. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to curve up and over. So from the center, we're going to curve up and out towards the left. Out towards the right, and then we're going to pull this in behind the leg. So curving up and then in. Let's go back to the left side. We're drawing this foot. From the center, I want to curve down and over towards the toe. Coming down and pulling that up slightly. We're going to draw an overlapping toe. From here, we're going to step up, curve out, almost like drawing an oval. And I'm going to hook that back over the top. Now we're going to step back, curve up, and then in towards that corner of the cuff. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the center, curve down. We're going to pull that up slightly towards the toe. Now we're going to do an overlap. Stepping back, we're going to draw an oval, and then pull that over towards the top. Now from this corner of the cuff, I'm going to go out and then down on top of the toe. Now let's move back up and draw on the arm. So the right arm I'm going to have on the hip. So we're going to start on the side of the mustache. We're going to curve out the upper part of the arm towards the elbow. going out and then down. I'm gonna round out the elbow and then pull that in towards the belt. I'm gonna leave a little gap on the inside here. I'm gonna draw the back of the palm. So from here, I'm gonna step up, curve over that line, and then pull that in. We're gonna draw one finger, stepping up, curve out. Now I'm gonna hook that back in. At the bottom of this finger, I'm gonna draw another finger. We're gonna curve down and then in behind the body. Now we're gonna step up and draw in the upper part of the forearm. Curve over and then out. And we're gonna step back and draw the under part of the upper arm with an angled line going in behind the body. Now let's move to the left side and draw this arm. So this arm I'm gonna have stretched out, holding the sword pointing down towards the floor. So we start just down the body, about halfway down this body, curve down, and then out towards the wrist. Now here I'm gonna draw the thumb. Come down, round out the thumb, and then pull that up. Now I'm gonna curl the fingers around. So from here, I'm gonna step back to create an overlap, curve it down. Now I'm gonna round out the finger, and then pull that back. At the top of this finger, we're gonna curve around again for the second finger, and back. Again, we're gonna do one more, curving around, and then in towards the wrist. Now from here, I wanna go right up in underneath the mustache, by curving up, and then in. Now let's layer the sword in behind the hand all the way down towards the floor. So we're gonna start with a circle of the handle, starting out underneath the finger, we're gonna curve down, and then in behind the thumb. At the bottom, we're gonna draw two lines coming down towards the hilt. Starting on the left side, come down, draw the same length line. Now we're gonna overlap these 2 points with a curve. Starting from the left, curve down, and then back up. Draw 2 short lines on either side, and then we'll cap off the bottom with a straight line. Let's add 2 curves in the handle here. Starting from the left, we're gonna go up towards the right, step down, draw that again. Now from the middle of the sword, I'm gonna draw a straight line coming down towards the same height as the foot. Down to right there. From here, I'm gonna angle up and out, starting with the left, and then with the right. Now from here, we're gonna go straight up underneath the hilt. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Asterix. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.